difficult to because it's difficult to get someone to talk. Even your family member knows how to speak, even though they will not talk to you in English. This is a problem. We all are very, like uncomfortable talking in Hindi and in our mother tongue. I'm saying hi, how are you doing, and where are you from?
Okay, I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm fine. So where are you from? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, I belong to Bihar state. I am a teacher in
Okay,
private school. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I like traveling a different kinds of city for a varying purpose. Yeah. May I know about you?
yeah, definitely. So I'm student actually. Uh, actually, recently I graduated. So still I'm student. I guess. So yeah,
Okay.
that's what me. So as you said
Yeah.
that you're a teacher. So which subject do you teach to your student?
Yeah, especially English subject I teach to my student. Yeah.
Okay, English subject. So you are an English teacher.
Yeah, yeah, you can consider. Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, what sort of thing do you teach to a beginner? Who wants to learn English. So what sort of things you teach first?
First of all, I would like to teach them basic knowledge of grammar because grammar is the root of spoken English, you know very well. Right.
Mhm.
So, yeah, first I will teach grammar, right? And as well as I will make habit for reading any kinds of story books. So they can establish some kinds of habit by reading and ungrapping the experience of any kinds of sentence meaning in early years. So that would be really beneficial for in future, right?
Okay, so I guess grammar is very essential, right, for every beginner who wants to learn any languages.
Yeah.
So, what do you think that I have heard this that grammar is necessary, but also I've heard this line that grammar is not necessary. I
Hmm.
mean, we can learn, like any languages without having grammar. I mean, without knowing the grammar. So, grammar is not necessity, but yes, if you wish, you can learn, but it's not necessity. What do you think?
Yeah.
As you
Yeah,
said that.
let me clear. Yeah, let me clear about my opinion. Yeah, grammar is not much requirement to indulging yourself in a deep, you know, because grammar is huge. If you're indulging yourself by grasping the experience in deeply, all of these things. So you will have a lots of confusion by constructing your sentence, and all the time you will be lost your focused while conversation with the new peoples. So you have the requirement of having only accumulating only the information that would be only the basic for transforming your sentence according to the situation with anyone's. So basic knowledge in requirement, you have to know the use of have, will, modal verbs, These are
Hmm,
the requirement. We have
hmm.
to recognize pronouns words. We had, right? I with what kinds of verb we should be fixed to create the sentence. These are things a requirement only. Okay.
Okay, I got it. So, like, firstly, you start from in grammar sentences or something else. Like, what do you start first in grammar?
First if I talk about myself, okay. So first I learn the use of all the verbs in making sentence, right? I made many sentence. I think many sentence you can consider about many matters, many topics by having the experience of modifying a different kinds of sentence according to the similar situations in multiple way, right? Because all the times if you replying the repeated sentence, that would be looking very awkward. And this is a language. This is a communication skills you are developing, changing your personality according to time. So you must have a different kinds of replies according to time, right? Update yourself. So that's why I first learned the basic use of all the verbs and related of the grammar, and then I thought that would be enough to starting speaking with the stranger people by having the fluency. And by the increasement of time during learning this process, we will have command already, and it would be automatically it going to be correcting according to the grammar, all the
Mhm.
sentence. That
Okay.
was my first. Yeah.
So my question was that, I mean, what do you teach first to your student in grammar?
In grammar, like first I teach like how to make sentence. Okay. Yeah. With the grammatically. Little sentence, common sentence, which is used in daily life because they are very little younger students, right? So according to their levels, I'm gradually giving my idea to all of them so they can educate self and learning something new, right?
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I guess that would be better. When I mean, as a teacher, we should start teaching our student, I guess, sentences first. Because if you don't know how to make sentence, then you cannot identify yourself that yes, start to make sentence, and then we can go for further. Am I right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, okay. So, what kind of level student do you teach in English?
Yeah, very younger student you can consider like nursery class to five standard student, five
Mhm.
class standard. Yeah.
Okay, so not really hi-fi or someone who knows English, but only beginner, right? You are able to teach, or you can teach all kind of level people. Right?
Yeah, of course. I can teach all kinds of levels person. Because of that reason, I'm teaching only the younger student because I'm working there under
Mhm.
someone, right? So that's
Okay.
why. Otherwise, I can
So,
give my suggestion to many of the beginner. It doesn't matter how they are old.
mhm. Okay, so tell me that you teach in school or you teach by your own, like, tuition, you give tuition, like you take tuition.
I teach in a school, private school.
Okay, nice. You also give tuition?
Yeah. You are right. As well, also I do.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, so my next question would be that as a teacher, what kind of difficulties do you face while teaching your student?
Yeah, I got a very difficult situation, unpredictable situation you can consider to convincing all the students equally,
Okay.
right?
How?
Showing the equally intention of all of them, right? Making very polite them, right? To be calm, make all of them. At the during struggling time, I was suffering a lot of problems, right? It was very quite difficult for me to manage maintaining the peace in my schools, right? So somehow I managed these kinds of difficulties. I think all the teachers ever face, right? If
Okay.
you convince very well all the students, right, by recognizing their bad quality and good quality and maintaining the balance in their thinking, so
Mhm.
that will be the becoming the normal for you.
Okay, so would you mind giving an example that how do you convince your student to make them
Okay,
understand that yes, this is what you are doing wrong and you should
okay,
learn and
okay. Of course. If I got any persons doing any students making mistake in life, yeah, even doing any kinds of wrong things, so I grab them. If I got them to doing these kinds of things, so I easily call them, come here, and asking them why are you doing this, and if they giving me the excuses or because of this is I'm doing. So first I'm realizing them. I'm telling them plus and minus point in clear. Okay, and after that I see the expression of them, that is students,
Mhm.
how what is the expression of them before after explaining. If I'm having anxiety or very like sadness at their face, I understood like he would be convinced by me, and they would never do again these kinds of activities. And I warn them, yeah, this is first time I explain you, but to the next time you don't do this because this is not good for you. So yeah, just like that. I couldn't start in beating because that is, if you do these kinds of activities, that is you are making wrong thinking about you, wrong image making into the mind of all the students. So this is a better way to convince before uh, taking any kinds of wrong decision against them,
Okay,
right?
so do you beat them? I mean, for any reason, like let's say they made a mistake or something, and you just felt very angry and you are going to beat. So now, like, do you beat them or you just make them understand? Just I mean, like just looking at them, like we just give the expression, right? Very angry expression. So, like, how do you tackle like this?
Basically, my nature is not just like that. I won't beat any one of them. Even I believe to explaining them. Okay, I always do the very humble behavior of with all of them, so I can know the internal opinion of all the students, and according to their level, I can improve them. I believe in this fact. Angrily, if you
That's
do any kinds of action, okay, in any kinds of institute, it doesn't matter about only the schools. In your real life also, it would be very matter. Okay, that would be really helpful to maintaining your balance of relation and all the things. That's why.
why I'm asking this question to you, because I mean this is very obvious, right? You are teacher and someone is student, and student make mistake, and sometimes they make mistake, like they just keep doing the same thing, and you are just warning them that this don't do, but they are not listening to you, and all of a sudden you just like beat them or slap them for some reason. So that time we feel guilty after that. I mean, after slapping or beating, but when we beat, so I guess this is wrong or right, because you are a teacher and we have faced this, right? As a student, when
Yeah.
we student, so we were also a student, and we had our teacher, and we made a mistake, and they just beat for some reason, and also, I mean, what do you think about this? Is it wrong or right?
According according to me, if you beat any students, that's mean that is mean like because as I my personal opinion, students are very little aged, like they do not have the better sensibility by um, having the conclusions. Okay, the real intention of all the teacher, why they are beating me. Obviously, I have done any kinds of wrong, bad activities in my life. That's why teacher are punishmenting me, right? Punish me, but they don't have these kinds of sensibility, right? To creating the exact intention of other teacher. That's why if you do any kinds of action against your students, so you first before you have to think what is the opposite thoughts will be comes out into the students' minds about you, right?
Hmm.
I always believe if I beat, that is mean I am creating the bad image in all of them. Even they can't tell you directly, but they will create some kinds of opinion about you.
Hmm.
That would be not good for their longer
Hmm.
period, right?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. So my next question would be that have you ever been judged by a student that this teacher is not good, not up to the mark. He teaches bad English. His English is not up to the mark. We should go somewhere else and learn and all. So I mean, have you ever been judged this way?
According to me, I would never judge anyone because I know every people are different and their potentialities are also different. So I don't have any right to judging anyone by having the big quality of anyone, right? I can't expect to having the equal of all them and having equal quality, right? All these things. Obviously, every people will be different. Some of are very weak internally, some of are very strong weak internally. Some of are mentally strong, some of are physically strong, right? So this
Okay. Okay. So, but my question was like, have you ever been judged by student? I'm
no,
talking about like you have been judged by any student. My question was that. So, like,
yeah. I don't judge any students even.
okay. But I have seen many students. Even I have done. At my school when I was kid. we used to just like say that yes, this teacher doesn't know anything. He should go from here. She should go from here. She is not up to the mark. We are learning nothing from him and her. Many more things. So this is
It
kind of
happens.
judgment, right?
It
We
happens when, let me explain you. It happens when you maintain some kinds of boundary between the students.
mm,
Okay. Open heartedly if you indulge with the student's heart. Okay. By the considering like you are the member as a family member with all of the students, then it will never happen like that. No one will judge you because they hardly know you, your quality, your behavior, all the things. You will be open like a peace around all the students, and that would be really work by convincing all of them equally. No one will distract from you, and
mm,
they will be starting respecting you also as well.
mm. Might be because I'm not a teacher right now, but you're a teacher, so you better know. I'm just asking to you just to get knowledge. But one more question I want to ask you, that is that what was that? Yeah. So, like as a teacher, sometimes we make mistake while teaching to student. I mean, nobody is perfect in this world, no matter how hard you try and how hard you practice something. But sometimes, like you make mistake, maybe silly mistake or big mistake, I don't know, but yeah, at least silly mistake. So when you make silly mistake, like I mean, like, do they judge you that yes, this teacher doesn't know this and all? Because that moment we feel really guilty that oh my god, how, why I did mistake, and like all the students just now teasing me that this teacher doesn't know anything. So I mean, it just a very awkward situation, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, of course, I had done mistakes in my time. So, yeah, obviously, some of the students after finishing the classes, they near to me, come near to me, and sir, have you done mistakes, sir? So I accepted. Yeah, of course. I'm also human. I'm teaching you. It doesn't mean like I'm a god.
Hmm.
Obviously, we are the human, and we must done many mistakes in life. It doesn't mean like I'm not educated. Some of time we will distract from some kinds of problem also. Because of this reason we made mistakes. So thank you for telling me my mistakes, so I will improve my mistake. I really say thankful to all of the students.
So, have you ever faced this problem, or like just to, I mean, give me answer? You're telling me, or you have faced this problem? Have you ever faced?
Yeah, yeah, of course I
Yes.
face. Yeah,
Yeah, it is
by
obvious.
doing.
It is obvious. I mean, like every day you teach, but it doesn't mean like every day you will be perfect, while teaching, or you will be, accurate while teaching. So I can understand this.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes we lag behind. So yeah, yes,
Okay, so may I ask you any question?
yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I will ask you behalf of all the beginner students nowadays. How any beginner can improve their skills at home without depending on other sources? What is your opinion?
I guess, in this era, we have a lots of facilities. I mean, we all know, though we deny that, yes, I cannot learn this, I don't have this, that thing and all. But yes, all the thing is wrong. Yeah, we should just look behind hither and thither. We can see all kind of facilities. And first facilities is that our internet. We all have phone, right? So if you don't know anything, you don't know this language, you have phone, just simply you just like what to say, like just go on YouTube and just start watching some videos, okay, in English. Consume English content. Actually, as a beginner, like we should start consuming content in English, because if you don't have anything on your mind, right? So how would you think that yes, you will be able to learn or able to speak something? So first you have to put something on your mind that yes, like this is what, and what is the meaning of what is the meaning of cat, what is these kind of thing, right? So how will you get while reading book, while listening someone, while listening on your audio video, anything? So once you consume such content, your mind will be able to adapt, gradually. And that's how, I mean, gradually you will be able to speak. This is the one way. And second way, once you consume lots of content and now you know that yes, you have some content on your mind, and you can speak and you can make sentence. So just start speaking. If you don't have someone, it's okay. You can take help of mirror. You can just stand in front of mirror and just start speaking anything like a crazy person. And if you have a phone, just start recording. And if you, I mean, if you have fear to see yourself because you are looking horrible, then start recording audio. Yes, so these kind of thing you can do, and you can see your result. I mean, gradually. I have done so. I'm just telling you my experience.
Yeah, ma'am, you're right.
Yeah,
This can be the
because
beneficial to the beginner.
because it's our languages. So nobody wants to talk in English, but you are willing to learn English. So it's your responsibility to just do it anything. Like yes, what you can done. So yeah.
Yeah, ma'am, you're right. At this time, all of them have a smartphone. They can utilize well of this phone, so they can reach at moon. And this is the only language, right? So
Yes.
yeah, this way can be the very truthful according to me.
we don't
Yeah, ma'am.
have we don't have to invest even a single penny for learning these days anything. I mean, it depends, what kind of level English and what kind of level knowledge you want. Okay, so according to that you have to move forward,
Yeah.
definitely, and
Okay.
you have to get the resources, I guess.
Okay, ma'am. So I'm very curious by knowing about you. Like, how long have you been improving your spoken English? Because you're very fluent.
It's been 2 years I have been learning, and still this journey is going on. So I guess it will be not stop because English is not our, I mean, old language. I mean, right? Because Hindi, we have been learning Hindi in our mother tongue since our childhood. So we are very fluent while speaking Hindi and our like mother tongue. But when it's come to talk about English, English is our not like even a second language. I would say, like for me, not English is my third language. So definitely, so yeah, we all make mistakes. Still, I make mistake, and this journey is going on. And I will be learning so many things, and will be able to speak really better than right now what I talk. So yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Of course. So, ma'am, may I know like your methods? How do you improve your English nowadays?
These days, I'm not really frequent. To be honest, I'm being really honest with you. But earlier, like a year back, I used to do many activities such as listening, speaking, reading, writing, all. But like most probably, I used to do listening and speaking, because if you don't listen, you will be not able to speak, and if you don't speak you will be not able to be fluent and not able to express yourself in English, because that's what we want to speak. So you have done everything but you are not speaking, so everything is just waste. You are doing nothing. So
Mm.
whatever you are learning, just try to speak, just try to exercise your mouth, and it will help you. So yeah,
Yes,
like, I mean,
ma'am.
that's how I started, and I guess everybody started this way.
Okay. And I'm guessing, ma'am, you're married, am I right?
Yes, now I'm married.
Yeah. Okay. So in this time, you are working also as a teacher. Am I right?
No, I'm not a teacher actually, but yes, I mean, I just like this language, so I just sometimes feel like to connect with a person just like you, because I really don't want to lose my fluency.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
this fluency after after practicing 2 years. So I mean, you are married, you are unmarried, it doesn't matter. Your education should not stop, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so whatever you are learning, just keep on learning. Eventually, you will be succeed. That's what I am doing right now, and think I just think about everyone that yes, whatever you are learning, it doesn't matter. Just learn, and if you're going somewhere, moving somewhere, and you are thinking that okay, I'm moving somewhere, so I should not learn or all. So I guess this is wrong decision. No, you should not stop doing things until you are perfect. Until you think that yes, I'm perfect now. Nobody can defeat me. Nobody can like I mean like yes defeat me in this language or in this like subject. Yes, so if you are not confident with anything, just keep on doing, otherwise you will
Okay,
forget.
ma'am.
And
Okay. And nowadays, what kinds of book do you prefer to the beginner student for reading?
I guess when I was beginner I used to read Champal book to be honest. Yeah, Champak book is very easy book, I guess. Anybody can read. Very easy text has written over there. So I guess I would recommend it every beginner to read Champak and related Champak, where
Of
text
course,
yeah, where texts are used very simple, like yes.
of
So
course. I also would like to read this book. Thank you,
yeah.
really. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Name is very funny. That is mean like book is also
Mhm.
great according to me. Yeah. Okay,
Exactly.
ma'am.
Earlier I didn't know that yes, I should learn. I mean, I should read Champak, okay, as a beginner. But someone recommended me that yes, you should learn Champak. Sorry, you should
Yeah,
Champak book. So yeah.
really. It's an honor for having these kinds of suggestion of yours. Really. And so many beginner can get help through this way. Really.
Yeah.
So nowadays, ma'am, like have you ever joined any applications, online applications, paid application? Because I have seen you, I think,
Where have you seen?
on YouTube.
YouTube is not paid application. First of all, it is free of cost application. Anybody can use it. Even poor,
Okay.
even like a beggar can use it. Like if they have keypad. Yeah. So I don't think so. Like, do you really think that YouTube is paid application?
No, no, no. No, I got your content with someone as a conversation.
Okay. So
So like a very professional speaker,
mhm.
Canadian even Australian persons with.
I don't think so. I have like talked to them. I guess you have seen someone else. I'm
Yeah,
yeah.
there I got you. Then I thought you're a very experienced person. I can learn many things from you. That's why I decided to connect with you. And
Hmm.
I'm really blessed today because I learned many things from you. Really.
I'm also really glad to connect with you.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so this would be end this session.
Yeah, like we should wrap up this conversation because like this video is going to be very long. So now
Mm,
it's my time to stop.
yeah, we will again connect
I
with
felt
topic.
lovely talking to you. I hope we will connect again.
Yeah, of course, ma'am.